So guys, today in this video, let me quickly show you as to how you can pair up your client device, ESP8266 client device with the Blink local server. So I have already prepared example script over here. I will leave the link for the script in the description of this video. So once you create a project on your Blink app, you should get an authentication token. Enter your authentication in the space provided over here, and just like in the usual case, provide your Wi-Fi SSID, provide your Wi-Fi password. So in this case, I'm using the built-in LED of the VMOS D1 Mini for demonstration. So I have got the pin LED built in over here. Say if you are using some other pin, please change it accordingly. Okay. So what is happening here is we'll get the value of the virtual button V1 or the virtual pin V1 and then write it onto the built-in LED pin. Okay. So I have got the pin mode declared over here. We have set the LED built-in to work as an output pin. And down below, this is the change that you should note. In the usual case, you'll be connecting to the Cloud Blink server using this command or a part of the script which says blink.begin auth SSID password. So in this case, you don't mention the address of your Blink server. Alternately, you would be probably using this command or script or part of a script in which you will mention the Blink cloud along with the port number. See, when you are using the local Blink server or the Blink local server, you need to refrain from using these types of declarations. But in the case of a local Blink server, the process is slightly different or the command is slightly different. With the local Blink server, you need to provide the IP address of your local Blink server, like how I have done over here. In your case, it could be something else. Please do change the IP address accordingly. Do not touch the port. By default, the communication port will be 8080 for your client device. So once you make all these changes, upload your sketch onto your Node MCU or VMOS D1 Mini or any ESP8266 based device. Okay, so I have already got a project created and I have generated the authentication token. In this now we'll place a push button. So this is the usual procedure that you follow. Okay, so the pin will be set to virtual just to match the example. Okay, so the built-in LED is a bit slightly different. So low is high and high is low. The logic levels are inverted in the case of the built-in LED. So this will be 1 and this will be 0. It will be a switch. And now, as you can see, we have the device connected. Okay, so that is pretty much it, guys. Okay, so I really hope that you find this video useful and informative. Thanks for watching. Take care and bye bye.